going to introduce the last section of the podcast. So before we go, let's have a chat about the bigger picture. There are conflicting views about the UK's energy future. We've all seen the news about UK government shifting focus towards carbon capture and fossil fuels again. We all work in offshore wind because we believe in it for the planet, for the environment. For me, it's the economy and the potential to build an industry here in Scotland and the UK. But if you were to sell ScotWind, why should people living here in Scotland support it? So, Jean, will I come to you first?
No problem. It's generated such a furore, and I would say in a positive, certainly from my own perspective, really positive impact. ScotWind is talked about around the world. The size of what we're trying to do here. The original, it was supposed to be 10.8. County of Scotland went for 25 gigawatts. The stir that caused. But the potential benefit, as Hannah's already mentioned, for supply chain, for growth of industry, for growth of jobs, for STEM, for supporting young people as they're coming through their careers, whether that's from primary school level all the way up to university. We're growing in industry. So I think it's fantastic. I think without having ScotWind, would we have tried to grow this industry as quickly? I think we wouldn't. Don't get me wrong, we've got lots to do, in terms of supply chain, in terms of bringing new industry into the country, in terms of growing those skills that we need. However, it's a good challenge to have, and I think it's a really positive one. And certainly it's probably, in my 25 years in the industry, this has probably been the most exciting time. We're trying to push boundaries in technology, we're trying to push supply chain, we're trying to grow jobs. It's really exciting time to be in Scotland. So I think it's fantastic.
Thanks, Sheen. So Hannah, I'll come to you. So we've had technology, we've had scale, we've had industry development. The positive impacts from that are, like Jean says, we've got a lot of work to do to realise those, but the potential is massive. Over to you. Sell ScotWind
to you. So I think the level of ambition is inspiring, really. And as Jean says, it's not just about Scotland. This really puts Scotland on a global stage, and this is about kind of developing a kind of global market, really, for Scotland and the opportunities that it brings. From a personal perspective, I'm an environmental scientist by my background, really aware of the global challenge that we face in terms of climate change and the impact that that's having on us at a planetary level. Huge impacts on biodiversity, and there's lots that we need to think about from an environmental perspective. And with that, we have to think outside of the box. We can't carry on as we have done. We can't just keep progressing and using fossil fuels and other resources without really thinking about it. So offshore wind provides an opportunity with that renewables to kind of really scale up from things in a way that we've not really seen or thought before. And as I said in an earlier answer, we can assess environmental impacts and identify the environmental impacts, but also the benefits that this can bring. And I think makes me really proud to be Scottish, to be honest, that I get to work on these kind of projects and the change that they will bring about on so many levels, but also to be doing that in terms of an environmentally considerate way.
Brilliant. Thank you, guys. And I think a key word in there was pride or proud, and that's certainly how I feel working in this incredible sector, trying to do good, powerful things. So brilliant.